Hello, and welcome to this edition of the Kids to Praise training video. If you're watching this, you're getting ready for this coming Sunday, July 29, 2012. This is our 5th week of the month, and as we know, our 5th week servants are far and few between, but we love them just as much, which means I love you guys because you are stepping up and filling in when haven't been here in a while, and I appreciate it, and you're really helping out those that are on the regular rotation by filling in on this Sunday. So we sure appreciate it. We're on our 4th week of the Big Dig, and our lesson today is Samuel anoints David king. And there's pretty balloons. There's some balloons. Well, the key verse is we can trust everything God does. So how this works for Kids to Praise is our 2s stay in their room the whole time. Our 3s and 4s will go into big group time first, and then they'll go back to do their small group activity. And then our kindergartners will do their small group activity first, and then they'll go into big group time. So what that means is you'll be doing several activities, and let's go right through those right now. So when you go back into your room after the big group time at 9:55, your first activity is called the balloon lift. And you'll have the kids all sit down on a mat, and you'll give one child to stand up and give them 3 balloons and try to have them juggle them and keep them from hitting the ground. And see how difficult that is. It's a hard job. Then you say, you know what, make it easier if they had some help. So then you get another friend to stand up, and they do it together, and they try to help together. And then finally, you have them place the balloons in the center of a sheet. And see how much easier excuse me, how much easier it is to do it when you have them in a sheet, and how you can do things that are difficult when you call on God. And that's what our main connection is today. We can trust everything God does. And so we're talking about how David, who was the youngest son, but yet he still was chosen to be king of Israel. Very exciting. And then you'll move from this balloon activity to circle time, and you'll go over the Bible story, and you'll hold up your dinosaur egg that looks just like this, and there's a little gooey dinosaur inside, and it has the memory verse on the outside, and you work on the memory verse that says we can trust everything God does. And then after that, you'll talk to them about how why it's easier to make shapes when we all work together, with some shapes that you have, and talk about how when we work together it's easier to do things, and that's what God calls us to do, is to work together. Finally, you're going to make crowns as their craft, and so they're going to be paper crowns that they'll get to decorate. And so you use a Sharpie to write the child's name on it, and then you run for the hills with the Sharpie so that the kids don't get Sharpie all over the place. So then after that, the kids will decorate them, and then by the time you're done with that, in the 3s and 4s, it'll be time for this transition over to the teaching, and then also for kindergarten. You'll be doing that first, then you go to big group time, and then you'll transition into to Bible class. So we look forward to seeing you be there at 9 o'clock on the dot to greet the kids. We start right at 9:15, and we're looking forward to a great week. We can't wait to see you all. Thank you so much for being here on the 5th Sunday. You guys are what make it all happen, and we'll see you on Sunday.